Hey guys, this is actually a video response to Persistent Tim. Um, Back in my day, we used to have video responses. I don't know what you young whippersnappers are up to now, but there's no button anymore for video responses, so I think this is how I would have to do it. Tim, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? I've been watching you for a little over a month, I think, and when you made that I need help video, Shed for Life shared that with me. Um, and I really felt for you. Um, and I tried to float the idea with the people that I knew about any kind of help that they could give you, but nothing turned up with that, sadly. But I did want to just make a video and say I'm pulling for you, and as someone who has recently come out of depression, and someone who has dealt with anxiety and panic attacks since I was 9 years old. Um, I know that it seems really bad, and sometimes it seems impossible. But what I've learned, and how I've clawed my way out of the depression, and somewhat the anxiety, is to just kind of focus on what I can do, and let go of the things that are out of my control. It seems simple, I know, but it's actually very difficult to do. It's really hard because you're fighting yourself, in your mind, and it's a mind that's usually been conditioned to say some pretty nasty and negative stuff. So it's a process, and it does take more time than we would like. I know that we would all like to be really patient, but that's easier to say than to do, especially when with us, we eat and we eat and we get depressed and we eat and we kind of numb ourselves to everything with food, and it becomes an escape. And the worse it gets, the more we need to escape until we've shut off everything but the food. And then we get stuck there, and then something eventually breaks, and we come out. And it's not always the case. Some people don't ever come out, um, but me and you have. And what you've been doing since January is great. If you're putting any pressure on yourself to do more, or I know if you're getting frustrated that's taking too long, just realize, man, you've made huge strides in that time. Um, and you're going forward. If you stay on this track, you're going to be able to look back on this one day as just a distant memory, and it's going to give you a perspective and an appreciation for life that most people aren't going to have, because you've been down, and you've fought, because you're going to have to fight to get back. So it's not cool that we have to carry all this around with us. Even after we change what we're doing, and we have drastic lifestyle changes. And I know that this is easy for me to say when you've been sitting up there for months, and you're dealing with pain and everything. But I just want you to realize that the best thing for you right now is to focus on what you can control at the time. And as long as you're going forward and you're going the right way, try to cut yourself a lot of slack, and not try to get too, again, easy to say, hard to do. Not try to get too anxious about making huge leaps and strides really fast. The slow and steady wins the race, and it also keeps us sane if we can keep our mentality that way, where we're not regretting what we've done in the past, and we're not lamenting how long it's going to take to get where we want to get. Uh, so I just wanted to reach out and say hi and tell you that I've been watching, and I'm pulling for you, and you have another supporter. Um, and I relate to a lot of what you say. So you're not alone, and you've done really good, and there are great things in your future, that you probably can't even imagine. And all you have to do is stay on this road and don't give up. You know, if you feel like quitting, that's okay. I mean, that's normal, man. Uh, that's absolutely normal, and you're not the only one that feels that way. There's plenty of times when I feel like just quitting, and it's too much, and there's too far to go. But I've gotten really good, or at least better, at when that starts happening, to just cut that shit out, and just say, this isn't helping. This isn't where my energy needs to go. Uh, you know, Drop it. Forgive yourself. Whatever you got to do. Um, accept how you feel, and try to understand why you're feeling that way. And if it's something that you can change, then take the steps towards it. And if it's not something you can change, drop it. Let it go. Let it go. So, man, stay in touch. I know you'll keep making videos, and I will be watching. And if you need anything, you can send me a message or a comment or whatever, and I will get back to you, man. So best of luck, and I hope things look up. And congratulations on the progress you've made.